Once upon a time, there used to live a rich woman called Nyai Bagendit that originated from Garut, West Java. The reason why this woman was so wealthy was because she inherited her late husband's wealth. After her husband's passing, Nyai Bagendit would then flaunt her wealth for days and even weeks to the face of the villagers and laugh at their misery. Now, the widow did not have children, mind you, but that did not stop her from being a stingy person. Nyai Bagendit was obsessed with her own wealth, and she was afraid of becoming a pauper. That's why she would do anything to keep herself as wealthy as possible. One example, if the people from the village were to loan money from her, then Nyai Bagendit would raise the loan interest so she'd earn profit. Shall the person that she loaned did not pay her back, then Nyai Bagendit would forcefully take away their property with the help of her attendants.
One day, an old man passed by the village in search for food supplies. He walked slowly around the village with the help of his cane before he finally came across a young lad who sat at the side of the dirty road. "Excuse me, young lad, could you spare this old man some food or water from the road? It seems that my food supplies have run out, and I do not have any money on me." The old man asked politely as he stared down at the young lad. The young man's head turned toward the old man before his face became apologetic. "With the most sincere sir, I cannot give you any food nor water, for even I do not have a speck of possession left of me." He explained with tired voice. The young lad stood up and he brushed off the dirt from his trousers. "What if I reach to an acquaintance of mine? He's a generous person. I'm sure he will help you for your supplies." The young lad continued, and the old man agreed easily. Both of the young lad and the old man began to head toward the heart of the village where the market was.
Such a poor young lad you are. How come things have gone this way for you? The old man asked sympathetically. And the young lad hummed, trying to form the story in his head before he told the old man. "Well, it all started when I was running short on food. With not much time to think, I loaned a few money from the wealthiest woman in the village, Nyai Bagendit. And so, the young lad started to tell the old man about the widow, about how she had tricked him so that he would be in debt to her, about how she was the reason behind him becoming a pauper because his possessions and properties are stolen from him, about how her cruelty had caused so much despair to him and the villagers." The old man listened attentively, occasionally patting the young lad's shoulder in sympathy, because he started to sob. The young lad was embarrassed, to say the least.
"Say, young man, would you happen to know where's the residence of that wicked woman?" asked the old man. The young lad smiled awkwardly before pointing toward a large house with gates surrounding it. It was hard to miss. The old man smiled benignly and nodded at the young lad before heading toward the widow's residence. "Sir, may I ask you where you plan to head toward? My acquaintance residence is beyond the way." The young lad asked nervously, and he tried to chase after the old man. But the old man laughed lightly. "It seems that perhaps I have to pay visit to a certain place. Run along now, young man, stay safe." That was all what the old man said. So disappeared into a bustling market, leaving the young lad behind.
In another place, a A second widow was happily humming to herself as she counted her money. She was so immersed at counting her money that she almost didn't realize her attendant had told her someone had come to meet her. Wondering who'd want to come to meet her today, Nyai Bagendit stood from her chair and went outside, only to find an unkempt old man with his walking cane keeping him from falling. And who you might be, coming into my place so leisurely, as if you owned the place. Nyai Bagendit sneered at the old man. Madam, could you please spare this old man some food along the road? It seems that my food supplies are running out pretty quickly. The old man asked politely. Nyai Bagendit stared in disbelief before barking out a laugh. How ridiculous! You dare to ask such thing to me! Utterly pathetic! Nyai Bagendit continued to sneer at the old man. The old man only stared back at her with a calm gaze.
From my side, this insincere peasant, I do not welcome a dirty beggar to my clean place. Nyai Bagendit was about to enter her home when suddenly the old man stabbed his cane to the ground. Successfully emptying it, Nyai Bagendit stared at him in anger. What have you done? I'll have you punished for ruining my property. Nyai Bagendit grabbed and pulled at the cane in hope to release it from the ground, however, it not budge at all. Nyai Bagendit resolved being one to be punished for causing so much misery for all the people of the village, said the old man calmly as he put his hand atop of the cane and harshly yanked it out from the ground. Nyai Bagendit started to scream in horror as the water quickly started to flow out from the ground, causing a flood. Nyai Bagendit started running toward the house, hoping she could save her wealth. However, it's all too late. The water had already went inside the house. Nyai Bagendit drowned along with all her wealth, and the flood overflowed until it finally formed a lake. The lake is now what we call now as Situ Bagendit.